What's up guys, IDK Player here, coming back with a brand new NASCAR Heat 5 video, and today we are going to be doing a game review. Now before we get started, just a disclaimer, this video will be based off the good and the bad about NASCAR Heat 5, and at the end of the video I will let you know if I think the game was good, bad, or average. So without further ado, let's get started. First thing we are going to talk about is how the game is visually as seen on your screen, and NASCAR Heat 5 looks nearly the same as NASCAR Heat 4 with a little bit of difference in the lighting. Now, I personally never had a problem with the graphics for NASCAR Heat 4, but this will mark the first time in the series history that the graphics didn't get a huge buff from game to game. Next, this game has a lot, and I mean a lot of glitches. Most are visual, but as of right now, the multiplayer servers crash frequently, the frame rate drops when creating a custom car, when using the far chase camera you can see a lot of screen tearing, you can still cut the track at Sonoma, and I could go on and on, but I think my point was made that the game needs to patch these glitches ASAP, which I honestly think will happen very soon. Next, we have the features. This year, as we know, NASCAR Heat 5 got a variety of new features like test sessions and multiplayer challenges, and honestly, they're not that bad. If you love making custom setups, the test sessions are a great add-on, and multiplayer challenges added a new multiplayer feature, which was a must-need because multiplayer has been lacking a lot of creativity. The only downside, I will say, I think people will get bored of multiplayer challenges once it becomes repetitive, so hopefully for the next game, multiplayer gets more fun features and game modes. Following up, we have career mode. Now, we all know I'm not big into career mode, but it's very similar to last year except for the new stats feature and the ability to turn on and off the rival system. All around, that's basically all I can say because career mode is a near copy and paste from last year. Heading over to the physics, as you can see on your screen, the driving style is nearly identical, but the AI are better from my personal experience, and honestly, I think this is the best AI in a NASCAR game. You can change up the AI settings in the options to your preference, and their crash physics are pretty smooth. Sadly, the opposite could be said for multiplayer. In multiplayer, the wrecks seem to be wonky and it's hard to judge where the cars go when they crash. You can also still get taken out in weird ways like someone cutting you off and the driver in front keeps driving away like nothing happened, but I will say the sliders are tighter and are polished. For example, a 5 slider in Heat 4 doesn't feel the same to its counterpart in Heat 5. Now, one thing that should be praised is the game's soundtrack because it did get way better compared to Heat 4. Along with that, the background showing the different cars is cool and is a little throwback to NASCAR games around the early 2000s. And finally, the biggest plus to this year's game without a doubt is the custom season schedule. It is honestly the most anticipated feature, and for a good reason. The community wanted this for a while, and without a doubt props are given to 704 for coming through. This feature is already getting positive reviews throughout the community and is picking up speed more and more once more players purchase NASCAR Heat 5. So now with that being said, what do I think about NASCAR Heat 5? Is it good, bad, or average? The majority of people might not agree with this, but I'm going to say the game is average. Now, most of the people in the community think the game is bad, and it's because of all the problems, but I personally think once all the bugs get patched up, the NASCAR Heat community will see this game in a different light. Also, this doesn't take away from the fact the game has a lot of problems that most likely won't be fixed or added in, like the lack of tire falloff and the lack of lap time falloffs at Atlanta and other tracks. A lot needs to be done and quickly because a lot of people are outraged. But personally, due to the fact that NASCAR Heat 5 closely resembles NASCAR Heat 4, I think it will be an average game once everything settles down and more patches roll out. Now, I want to know your opinion in the comments. Do you think NASCAR Heat 5 is good, bad, or average? And if I see a lot of people saying the game sucks or is bad and gives me a clear understanding why, I might make a video in the future explaining why people think NASCAR Heat 5 sucks. But for now, I want to hear your opinions in the comments below because your voice matters. So that will do it for today's video. Thank you guys all for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to leave a like, comment down below your opinions about NASCAR Heat 5, and don't forget to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss a brand new NASCAR Heat 5 video. So I'll see you guys in my next NASCAR Heat 5 video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thank you all for 15,000 subscribers. IDK out.